Hey guys, this is Willy from Wedgeo Bros. Today I just want to go over a quick card discussion of a card that's coming out in the new starter deck. So by now, I'm sure you guys have seen this card running around. Supply Unit. So let's go ahead and give this card a read. Once per turn, if a monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, draw one card. Holy shit. Like, the first time I read this card, I was blown away. I mean, the fact that you're able to maintain advantage just by having this card out on the field, like, it blows my mind. Especially in cases where you have 2 or 3 on the field, which is just retarded. And now imagine coupling that with recruiter monsters like Fire Hand and Ice Hand, and that's just, it's amazing to me. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm showing my noobiness whenever I do say this, but I feel like this card could be staple in a lot of decks, especially with the release of Shaddolls and Cosmic Dragons, to where they're already maintaining advantage just by having a monster on the field and having it get destroyed. And so I'm not really saying that it's going to be staple in all decks, or that it's advantageous to run it in all decks, but in decks where you do keep a constant advantage, the card does become a bit of a problem. And I mean, a lot of people do give the argument that, oh, it's only good if you draw it first hand, or it's only good if you draw multiples of it. No. I mean, in decks that can maintain a constant field advantage, this card is just a plus. It's an added bonus to them. So it doesn't necessarily matter when they draw it. And people who say drawing this card late game is a dead draw are just being ridiculous. Yeah, okay, maybe drawing it during a grind game is bad, especially when you guys are both top decking. But if your deck is functioning the way it's supposed to function, and it's maintaining field advantage and doing what it's supposed to do, it won't matter when you draw this thing. I mean, when you draw it, you are just securing your victory further.
Like, in this duel, I didn't draw Supply Unit until, like, the last second. But I really wasn't tripping, because the whole time I was just letting Cosmic Dragons do their own thing, maintain advantage their own way. And when I finally did draw it, it really just secured my position and put more pressure on my opponent.
And oh my god, Becky, don't even get me started on the horrors of having a person draw 2 on you. Like, seriously, it's redonk. And if your opponent doesn't have a way to get rid of them, you're basically set up to draw 2 cards every turn, whether you destroy your card or they destroy your card. And you might say, oh, well, just don't attack. Don't get rid of their monster. Yeah, okay, I'll just let them keep hand and field advantage. And as an opponent, it does become a psychological battle when you are holding MST. Just because if your opponent has a supply unit and an unknown card, and you want to get a playthrough, you're kind of like, okay, so I could either destroy their supply unit and have them stop drawing, or I can destroy that unknown and take the risk that it's a dud and just secure my play. And that psychological pressure only intensifies with every additional supply unit on the field. So, as far as the future of the meta goes, this card is good, but I don't see it becoming a problem until Duelist Alliance comes out in August. That is implying that we do get this card in the next starter deck. But yeah, I don't see it becoming a big problem until Duelist Alliance, especially if Shaddolls and Cosmic Dragons do pick up, as I think they will. There are a couple decks that can abuse it in the current meta, such as Fire Kings can abuse it pretty well, just because their effects do deal with destruction. Mermails, I think, can abuse it to some degree, and I heard they're pretty good in scraps as well.
So, alright guys, that's my 2 cents on Supply Unit. Feel free to tell me I'm being irrational, stupid, and a noob. But please, if you do, please tell me why. Because I really want to know, and I'm pretty sure I am being irrational. So, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!